guys, welcome to today's vlog. So I've been away for a few days. Right now I'm in a hotel room in Arkansas. So I haven't really openly talked about this yet, and if things don't really pan out, or I'll explain it. I probably won't post this, but if you're seeing this, that's good. So anyways, I am in a hotel room in Arkansas right now, Blytheville, Arkansas, and we actually stayed here last night, and today we're heading on to Texas. So basically I had a phone interview just a few weeks ago, or not even a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. I think it was like, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, with a church in Texas. It was last week? Yeah, actually, I think my interview was last week. Everything kind of has been going quickly, very similarly to how it did when we moved to New Mexico. So everything's been going quickly. They ended up, and were going to bring me and Manny out there last weekend, but that didn't work out. So actually this weekend we're going, and it is currently Friday. And we're going to meet with the pastor of this church, his wife, tomorrow, and go, I think they said, to breakfast and go see the church and things like that. I've seen pictures of it, but obviously haven't seen it in person. So anyways, you might be thinking, if you've watched my vlogs, you know, you just moved from New Mexico, you said that you wanted to be closer to family, why are you moving to Texas? Because I'm going back the same direction, possibly. As of right now, I don't have this job yet or anything like that. Obviously, I don't know if I'm going to get the job. Anyway, you might be thinking, why am I moving so far away again? Well, first of all, where I lived in New Mexico was about 20 hours away, like straight through, was about 20 hours away from home. And where I would be possibly going would be about 12 hours away. Actually, they're just under 12, like 11 hours, 55 minutes, something like that. So really not bad. We did it in 2 days, but we could easily do it in a day. We just decided to take 2 days just to take it easy and, you know, not really think too much about anything. You know, trying to get there quickly or anything like that. You know, you never know what's going to happen. It's like an interview weekend, so obviously want to make sure that everything's good. So I have already been interviewed on the phone. I really like the pastor and his wife. They are so incredibly nice. And I'm just really excited for the weekend. So this weekend, Sunday morning, I will be leading worship for them. And with their team, and I'm really excited to meet their team and lead alongside other people that they have. So I would, if I get this job, I would be worship pastor there. We'd be moving pretty quickly, I think. I don't really know what the time frame would look like. Again, everything is going pretty quickly as far as the situation goes, so not really exactly sure what would be the game plan. But I just want to update you guys on that. It would be closer to home. I mean, obviously, you know, moving from New Mexico, it wasn't my intention to head back that same direction. I didn't think that was going to happen. I interviewed other places, places actually close to home as well, before I ever knew about this opportunity, and nothing just really seemed to be a fit. But this one seems like it would be incredible. So I'm just, you know, excited and anxious for the weekend. And whenever you go to a totally new place like this, there are nerves involved. So I've been a little nervous and just excited to get there and to meet everybody. So today we are going to be there pretty early. We're not far away at all. So we're going to check some things out in the area and things like that. But as far as this opportunity goes, it would be an incredible opportunity for Manny and I in so many different ways. So let's get on with the vlog. I'm going to vlog as much as I can. A lot of it will probably just be updates on what's going on, but let's go ahead and get on with the day. So we just left yesterday, and I've kind of had a hard morning this morning. I don't want to say too much about it, but we had a loss in our family on my mom's side of the family, and actually it just happened last night, and just found out about it this morning. And I actually had to call and let her know. I have, you know, family that are still by her, but at work and things like that, and I didn't want somebody to tell her, you know, before. So I'll be praying for my mom. It's really hard for me because, you know, me and my mom were absolute best friends. Like, she is truly, like, we're best friends, absolute best friends. So it's hard for me because I feel like, even though I know that this is not true, I feel like she can't, like, I feel like I need to be there, you know what I mean? And she's so strong, and she's gonna be okay. But everything in me this morning just wanted to just give it up and go home, because I just want to be there with her. And I told her that I would come home, and she, of course, she wants me to be here. She's extremely supportive of this, and she'd be mad if I tried to do that. But so yeah, just be praying for her. It's really a hard situation, and it's gonna be hard for me. I'm not gonna be home until probably around Tuesday. So yeah, since I'm not there, you know, it's just like I just want to hear from her every second to make sure she's okay. And I'm very, like, protective of her and my dad, and I want to make sure that they're always okay and that they're not you know, ever suffering in any way. And so for me, I just want to hear from her. She has a strong relationship with God, and I know she's going to be just fine. She's going to get through it. She's gotten through a lot of things in her life, but be praying for her, please. There's a plane up there flying really low. It's out of focus. There. I don't know what that plane is doing. I don't know if it's something to do with the fields or what, but they're flying really low. They, like, keep coming down almost to the ground. I know sometimes they, like, fertilize the fields like that and stuff, so I don't know. But anyways, we are on the road. It's 10:45. We only have about 4 hours till we get there, so we don't want to leave super early. We went to the hotel breakfast this morning. We don't really have a reason to get there super quick. Just went to hotel breakfast, and now we've been on the road just for a little bit. So yeah, tonight we're actually probably going to go to a football game. We are going to go to a football game in Texas with some people from the church, including the pastor's wife. So yeah, that'll be fun. That's one thing that I love about, like, ministry and the trips that you go on for this type of stuff. It's very family oriented most of the time, and so it's fun. You get to have fun along with doing serious stuff. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you guys can see, like, the buildings over here. That is North Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm only excited about this because, first of all, I've actually wanted to go to Little Rock for a long time. I'm not actually going there. We're just driving past it. Two YouTubers that I love so much, Lauren Benet. I actually know her. She's actually, that's who I signed up under with Lime Life. She lives in Little Rock, North Little Rock, actually. And Lexa Ray from YouTube. She hasn't done YouTube in a while, but she's also from Little Rock. Alright, so we made it. We are in a town really close to where we're going to be staying. And we're actually sitting outside TJ Maxx right now because I think we're going to maybe get out. I need something to drink. So we're going to go to our hotel pretty soon, but I just went into, well, right now, but I just went to Starbucks and got my first pumpkin spice latte of the season. They came out, I think they said early this year. I don't remember when they normally come out, but it definitely feels early. Yeah, because it's still August. So they came out early this year, which is crazy. Okay, so this is our hotel room. It is so nice. Like, I am blown away. They're doing this for us. So this is just so incredibly nice. Oh, my mom's calling. I have to talk to her. Okay, so I just talked to my mom. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of our room. What it looks like. It is such a nice hotel. Let me just show you guys. So it has, like, this light above the bed, which little things like this are what me and Manny really appreciate. It has this, like, really modern chair over here. This is the view from over here. Ignore, like, my backpack thrown down there. I just kind of threw everything down, but it's just a super modern hotel room. And the bed is really nice. I haven't felt it yet. It feels like it'll be good. They have a little coffee area over here, which is typical, but I just think this, like, it looks nice. It's a little more than typical. It has this kind of flooring over here, which is super, super, super nice. But yeah, when you walk in from this way, it just, like, looks so nice. The lobby is, like, one of those, like, all white, and it's super nice. So we're so grateful. You know, whenever people bring you out, like, you know, the people that you don't even know, and they book a hotel for you, and like, I mean, I knew they were such nice people, so I knew it was going to be nice, but this is, like, above and beyond. This is a super nice hotel, and it didn't have to be, so that's just such a nice thing that they actually cared enough to get us a nice hotel, and not even just a basic one, which that would have been fine. I mean, we don't expect anything, especially when, you know, it's being gifted, but it's just super nice. Okay, so this is like my favorite part. You guys can imagine that it would be, but look at this mirror. I've never in my life stayed in a hotel or anywhere with a mirror like this. It's almost like a makeup vanity type of mirror. Not almost, it pretty much is like that. So nice. And for hotel lighting, like look how nice this is for hotel lighting. I got coffee on my t-shirt, but we're gonna ignore that. I'm so excited about this. Nice shower in here. I love this. This just looks so nice to me. So I'm honestly not very good at packing, but I always pack like a mess whenever I have to go somewhere. But my mom, I'm telling you guys a funny story. So my mom helped me pack. Manny and I packed for this actually, because I can figure out what to bring, but like, I'm not even kidding. I will just shove it in the suitcase. That'll be that. And I won't be able to find anything. Like that's what I do every time. So my mom like legitimately packed my suitcase. I'm 22 years old and she actually packed my suitcase, but she packed it so nicely. Everything's folded perfectly and outfits are all together, which sounds like totally normal, but I don't do that usually. So it's made it so much nicer because I need to find something to wear tonight, and I just found it in like 2 seconds. Normally I would be like panicking because I didn't think I had anything. But for my Sunday clothes, I'm not like wearing anything super fancy or anything, but I didn't want it to be wrinkly or anything like that. So my mom put it in like a garment bag, and she hung it up over my window at my house, my parents' house. And Manny told her when she did it, like, we're gonna end up forgetting it. And she's like, no, I'll put it on your suitcase when we're done packing it. So overnight, we left it above the window. And then I woke up yesterday morning when we were leaving, and I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I bring that bag. I was like telling myself, like, okay, gotta bring that, because it's obviously Sunday's like a big day, you know, it's an important day. So I'm like, I gotta have these clothes. So then we leave. We're leaving from Indiana. We have to go through Illinois, of course. Well, if you don't know, you might not know that, but we go through Illinois. We literally get in Illinois, like we've just gotten in Illinois, which isn't that far. It was about an hour and a half. And my mom called me, and I thought like we had everything. We kept double checking. Like I thought we were good. She called me, and she's like, oh my gosh, like where are you? You left your clothes. You don't have your clothes. And me and Manny thought she was joking because I had my suitcase and I forgot about the other clothes. So I was like, no, like I thinking in my head, like I have my clothes. She's being fun, trying to be funny. And I'm thinking like, that's not funny, you know, like, why are you telling me this? And then it clicked, like, oh my gosh, those clothes. So we had to turn around. My parents are literally like the best. Like most people would be like, you forgot your clothes, come back and get them, you know, end of story. But they actually met us halfway, like came halfway to Illinois, which again, it's not that far, but they came probably about, what do you think, Manny, about 40 minutes? Mm-hmm. They came about 40 minutes to bring it to me. My dad dropped everything he was doing. So the lighting in here, like, can you even believe this is a bathroom? I cannot. But I probably will vlog more today than I probably do any other day. Because I think I already have more than I will any other day. I thought I'd give you like a little bit of behind the scenes. Obviously, I won't be able to like do behind the scenes of like, you know, serious stuff, like when I'm, you know, talking to people about the job and things like that. Like I can't do that. But a little bit of like what it's like traveling and one thing that I have absolutely loved about ministry, I probably said this already, but one thing that I've loved about ministry, like thus far, which I've been doing this for a minute, but I love that Manny and I always get to travel together. We're gonna go get some dinner before we go to the game. It's hot, but it says it's 95. It doesn't feel like 95. Okay, so it is the next day. We had such a great night last night. We didn't get back until late to the hotel. And yeah, we had just a great night. So right now we're going to breakfast with the pastor and his wife, and it's gonna be a fun day. All right, so we had breakfast this morning and at Denny's, and then this afternoon we went to see, well, not really this afternoon, this morning still, we went to see the church, and it was so nice. I had seen pictures before, but I hadn't seen really the inside too much other than the worship, it's a loud truck, other than the worship center. But anyway, we went in today and saw everything, and it looked so nice. It is just so modern the way that it's laid out, and just really nice. They have an actual like coffee shop that comes into the church, and like has their shop in the church, and so it's like real like baristas that are doing this, and so I'm really excited to try that. Then we went and looked at the house that we would live in if this all works out the way that I hope that it does. It is such a nice house. So housing is provided along with like the salary that you get. I've never had that so far in ministry. I know that it does happen, but I have never. A lot of the time they'll just give you like a, actually passing the church, but a lot of the time they'll just give you a housing allowance or something within your salary. You know, like they'll give you a certain amount in your salary for the house or whatever, but actually it's fully covered within the salary. So we get this house, and it's so nice. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It has 3 closets, and one of them is like so like big, like actually a huge closet. And hello guys, so it's Monday. We are heading back to Indiana. It was a great weekend. I didn't vlog yesterday because obviously it was Sunday. I led worship, and then got to lead the team, and then also got to hear like others lead. There was others that were leading songs. It was an amazing morning yesterday morning. I have to admit, I was nervous. I told you guys before, I don't really get nervous, like if I'm on staff already or whatever, you know, like, and not in a cocky way, like I think everything's gonna be great. It's just because I've had so many embarrassing things happen, and I know eventually something is going to happen that I don't want to happen, so I've just learned to like not take myself too seriously. But when it's a new, you know, week where you're almost like trying out is what they call it, it's like stressful because people are watching you, you know, to see like if they like you and different stuff. So the team was really great. They were really easy to work with. The way that it stands right now, it's kind of just, they wanted us to go home and to pray about it to make sure that that's where we want to be. So they are, you know, they're on board, but they want us to go home and to kind of see if that's what we are 100% sure about. One thing that I absolutely love about them is that they're not just in it for themselves. They do want us to come on staff, which I'm so thankful for because it would be an amazing opportunity and an answer to so many prayers. But they didn't want us to just be like, okay, say yes now. You may not even like understand anything that's happening and, you know, whatever, but just say yes and we'll be great. It's not like that. It's, you know, they want us to be in a good place, and they want us to do what's right for us. And if moving there is not, they don't want us to do it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, and I think they kind of know this too. Like, as of right now, and of course, God does things, whatever, but as of right now, like, we are very sure about this position. Coming up on this bridge for the Mississippi River. There's the river. Well, we've made it back to Illinois and inching towards Indiana, which means the fresh aroma of cow manure is in the air, and just smelled the worst I have ever smelled in my whole life. So oh, this is so nasty. we just tried. Oh no, it's nasty. Look at him, he's driving me. This is horrible. I've never had it linger this long. Hi guys, so let me get some decent lighting. It's nighttime, so I don't know how lighting is gonna be. So, it is Thursday. It's Thursday. Typical that I don't know the day, but it's actually been a few days since I vlogged, and the reason is because I had to finish this vlog, obviously, because there's like a big part that you guys don't even know, and I didn't have an answer for you, like an official answer. So basically, I told you guys, they told us, like, they meaning the pastor and his wife and, you know, everybody told us to go home and pray about it, make sure that this is the right move for us. I said before, they were very adamant about us making sure this was good for us and not just for them. You know, they were wanting to look out for us at the same time. So they said, if you go home and you're like, I don't want this, then let us know that. We're fine with it. They're really great. But anyways, we were kind of waiting, you know, just kind of praying about it until we didn't know when they were going to be calling. But they called us tonight. They FaceTimed us and asked us how we were feeling about it and how we what we were thinking. And so we officially accepted the job in Texas. Very excited about it. It is so very much what Manny and I have prayed for. It is a lot closer to home than we were before being in New Mexico. Like I said, it's about a 12-hour drive. We did it in a day. I don't think I told you guys that yet. When we came home, we actually just drove straight through and had no issue with it. Like, we were fine. I wasn't even like worn out. Like, we were good. So it wasn't bad at all. And not really any wild traffic, nothing like that. And so it's just really, it's closer to home. Of course, you know, we're gonna miss being here, but we really feel led to go there right now and to be there. And it's just, it's an answer to prayer in so many ways for us. There are so many specific things about this place that is literally what I wanted and what Manny and I are praying for. And it's just like specifics, like not even like just big picture things, but specific things that we have been praying for and have been wanting. And in so many ways, it is such an incredible opportunity for us, and we're so grateful. So we will be moving to Texas, closer to like the Arkansas area. I told you guys that, right by Arkansas, at the end of the month. So we are going to be moving, and I'll take you guys on that journey as well. We already have a house there because we're going to be moving into like a house is provided within your salary. So we're going to be moving into a house there. It is adorable. I got to go and actually look through it. Didn't vlog that obviously yet because it was not officially my house, but now that it is, I mean, it's not officially ours. We're going to be, you know, it's a rented house, but you know, it is going to be ours in the sense that it's going to be our house, but obviously we're not buying it. But so anyways, we're going to be going there, and I'll show you guys kind of maybe an empty house tour type of thing, and then show you guys kind of how we decorate it and all of that. Also, this month, after we move there, very end of the month into next month, we're going to be going to a conference, and I am so excited about it. It is at Gateway, which is in Dallas, which is Carrie Job's church, if you guys are familiar. And it's a conference that that's another thing, very specific prayer. I have wanted to go to that conference. That was actually a conference that I had budgeted for when I was in New Mexico and never got to go. And I have wanted to go so badly, and we're going. And I just found out today after we accepted it, and they just signed us up right away, and we are so blessed to be taken on this conference, and already have everything set. Just really feel honored and blessed, and just, you know, when you're living within the will of God, like I could never do this stuff on my own. Manny and I could never do this stuff on our own. It's just God opening amazing doors that, you know, is just mind-blowing. He's so good. And in so many ways, God takes care of you. I just feel like this is going to be exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. And it's such an incredible experience when you feel that way. And Manny and I are so excited. And we're going to announce it tomorrow on social media and everything. But we're just so excited to be given this opportunity. And we don't take it lightly. I said this as we were out there over the weekend. You know, we know that a church is a family, and that a church is a big responsibility, and worship pastor position is a very important responsibility, and we don't take that lightly. We will give it 110% because we know that it's a big responsibility, and it's a lot of, it's them giving us a lot of, trusting us a lot to take care of a very big thing. And so we're very honored by that, and very humbled by that, and very excited. So, and again, I mean, I've done this before, but anytime you go to a new church, you know, you're just humbled, you know, that somebody would welcome you into their family like that and allow you to have that experience. And so tonight I went over to my sisters and was telling them and told the whole family and everything before I jumped on here to tell you guys. And then I was also texting our family from New Mexico, our closest friends, and they're truly family to us. And immediately I wanted to text them, and one of them is living in Texas right now, so he said he's gonna come see us. He'll only be living a couple hours away because he's there for college. So anyway, we're just so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog so I can edit it and get it posted. I'm so frustrated I haven't been able to post a vlog yet, but of course I wanted to wait until everything was official. So thank you guys for watching and for always being on this journey with us. There's gonna be some fun vlogs coming up, so stay tuned for that. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. God has a plan for your life. No matter where you're at today, he's got something so much better for you. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.